I once believed in the illusion of love, a dazzling dream that painted my relationship as something rare and unbreakable. I was convinced that what we shared was destined to last forever, that our bond was extraordinary, immune to the erosion of time. Every moment spent together felt sacred, and I poured my heart into our connection, believing with unwavering faith that my devotion would be returned in equal measure. But as days turned into months, a painful truth began to surface. I was the only one who valued our love so deeply. At first, I ignored the signs, dismissing them as fleeting moments of distraction or stress. But soon, they became impossible to overlook. The warmth I once felt began to cool, replaced by an unsettling distance that lingered between us. My partner's lack of commitment became evident in the little things. The way they hesitated before answering my calls, the absence of enthusiasm when I suggested spending time together, the way their attention drifted elsewhere even when we were in the same room. Every unread message, every canceled plan, every moment of silence chipped away at the foundation of what I had once believed was an unshakable love. The moment of clarity came unexpectedly during what should have been an ordinary dinner. We sat across from each other, the soft hum of conversation filling the restaurant, the clinking of cutlery breaking the silence between us. I asked about their day, hoping for a glimpse into their thoughts, a shared moment of connection. Instead, I was met with vague responses and half-hearted nods, as if my presence no longer held significance. It was then that I saw it, an unmistakable void where love once resided. I was no longer a priority in their life. The realization struck me with a force I wasn't prepared for, a cold wave washing over me, leaving behind only the bitter aftertaste of neglect. That night, I made a choice, not in anger, not in desperation, but with quiet resolve. I decided to leave. There were no dramatic confrontations, no desperate pleas for answers, just a silent acknowledgement that I deserved more. And as I walked away, I felt something I hadn't felt in a long time, relief. A lightness settled over me, as if I had finally freed myself from a cage I hadn't realized I was trapped in. The weight of uncertainty and unreciprocated love lifted, and in its place came something unexpected, a sense of freedom. The hardest part wasn't leaving. It was coming to terms with the time I had wasted. Regret crept in, whispering reminders of how long I had held on to something that had never truly valued me. I thought about the moments spent hoping for change, about the countless nights convincing myself that things would get better. But as painful as these reflections were, they also became stepping stones for growth. I began to shift my focus inward, channeling my energy into self-discovery and healing. I explored passions I had long neglected, finding joy in the things that made me feel alive. I hiked through serene trails, letting the rhythm of my steps ground me in the present. I embraced solitude, not as loneliness, but as an opportunity to understand myself better. With each passing day, I learned to appreciate my own company, to find strength in being alone rather than seeking validation in someone else. And then, just when I least expected it, life introduced me to Sophia. She was a breath of fresh air, her presence radiant with warmth and sincerity. From the moment we met, I felt something different, an ease, a comfort I had never known before. She listened with genuine interest, her eyes reflecting kindness and understanding. Conversations with her felt effortless, filled with laughter and shared dreams, a stark contrast to the emotional distance I had endured in the past. With Sophia, I never felt like I had to prove my worth. Our love was not a game of uncertainty, nor a constant struggle for attention. It was a partnership built on mutual respect, trust, and unwavering support. We embraced each other's fears and aspirations, never doubting the space we held in each other's hearts. For the first time, I experienced what love was truly meant to be, a sanctuary, not a battlefield. Looking back, I feel a deep sense of gratitude for the journey I've traveled. The pain of my past was not in vain. It led me to something far greater. Leaving behind the remnants of a toxic relationship allowed me to step into a future where love felt safe, fulfilling, and real. Every moment of heartbreak, every lesson learned, had shaped me into the person I am today. Stronger, wiser, and ready to embrace the love I had always deserved. Love should not be a source of confusion or pain. It should not leave you questioning your worth or begging for attention. True love is effortless, reciprocal, and nourishing. It is a place of warmth, of belonging, where two souls meet not in desperation, but in harmony. As I move forward with Sophia, I carry this truth with me. My past no longer defines me, nor does it dictate my future. I have emerged from the shadows, stepping into a love that values, cherishes, and celebrates me. And for that, I am eternally grateful.